What's up? Weekly Metal Reviews here, Tyler. Talking about something may shock a lot of people, may rustle some jimmies, may make some people happy, whatever it does, it does. I'm here to talk about Bullet for My Valentine's new single, Temper Temper, which will be on their as yet to be titled album, coming out next year, in 2013. Before I move on, if I look really stupid and I'm not in a band shirt, it's because I just got out of the shower. Sorry. Anyways, I used to be just a gigantic Bullet for My Valentine fan. I've owned all their albums. I no longer do. I still own Scream and Fire. That's my personal favorite. It always has been. I've owned, their one DVD that they did, and they played a bunch of songs off the Poison. I forget what it's called, Live in Brixton or something like that. Filmed in England. I've seen them twice, shirts, all kinds of stuff. I mean, they used to be one of my top 5 or 3 favorite bands ever. Years and years ago, 2008, 2009, around that time period. And over the years, I'd say about the past, since 2010, 2011, I've just really kind of lost interest in this band. They've gone a route that I don't know. I don't like them going in such a radio rock direction, because I thought Scream and Fire was just a pretty decent affair. It had a metal edge to it, and whether you like this band or not, you can't deny that. And I wish they could have went maybe more of that route instead of a Fever type radio, more of a mainstream rock sound. And I mean, I enjoyed the Poison for a while, then it just kind of started to bore me. Same with Fever. I was so excited when Fever came out, and I mean, I enjoyed it, but it was just kind of a letdown. It was not really what I expected. But even though it had more of a mainstream feel, it still had a kind of an edge to it. And I've lost interest in this band, and you may be like, well, why are you reviewing something that you've lost interest in? I used to love this band, and I just want to really share my thoughts on their newer material. So if that makes no sense to you, then okay, whatever. It makes sense to me, so I don't care. But anyways, moving on to the song. The song is called Temper Temper. As I said, it's going to be on their new album, which I might review, I might not, I'm not sure, but I'm at least reviewing this song. What can I say about this song? It's definitely continuing the direction of Fever. It's very, I would say, even more mainstream rock. It has that mainstream rock, really catchy chorus to it. And that's probably the highlight of this song, is the chorus. The chorus is catchy. Do I like it? Not necessarily. But is it catchy? Yes. It has that hook to it. Temper, temper, it'll get stuck in your head. And I like, don't get me wrong, I like rock. I like some modern bands. Stone Sour, just recently reviewed on this channel. Alter Bridge, love Alter Bridge, Chevelle, etc. And I mean, I don't hate Bullet for My Valentine either. I know I'm going on a tangent again, but I don't hate them. I'm just not necessarily into them as much as I used to be, or really at all. But I don't hate them. Anyways, moving on again. The guitar work is just, it's Bullet for My Valentine as Bullet for My Valentine has sounded over their whole career. And obviously they've gotten so much bigger than when the Poison came out, or Scream and Fire, and the production sounds good. I mean, you can't deny that, because it's big label, big production value, all this stuff. Like I said, the chorus has its catchy parts, but the guitar work is very lackluster. And I mean, Bullet has had some riffs here and there. You know, I mean, I used to love all their riffs, but looking back on it, it's just like, damn, they're kind of bleh. You know, as I went more into a broader musical direction. But looking, I mean, they still have some nice riffs. For instance, I really enjoy the main and opening riff in Scream and Fire. I think that's a really good riff. Anyways, this riff just, it didn't do anything for me. Nor did this song really. It just, it's a song that goes nowhere, I feel. Like, there's nothing, there is no balls to this song. There's no edge. There's no thickness. No meat on the bones of this song. I don't even think the really nice big vocal hooks that they used to have, they're not even there. I mean, yeah, I said the chorus is catchy, but it's not like huge, you know? It's just, it's not I'm not into it. And I don't think I will really be into this band as I used to. I don't see this song especially, or this album, really turning my head, or maybe some other people's heads that have lost interest in Bullet for My Valentine. The guitar just, it sounds really flat. There's, I mean, yeah, everything sounds good on this album, but there's no fucking ass in the guitar. And one thing that's absent from this song, I'm not saying it might not be on the album, I'm sure it is, is soloing. I thought this soloing is more of a stronger part of Bullet for My Valentine. They're not the most technical, you know, more superior playing out there, but it's solid. I always thought. And still do, even though I'm not into him as much. It's just, if I rustle jimmies, I rustle jimmies. It's just, this song has nothing to it. It really has no direction, no force behind it. No, I mean, Mad Tuck does not sound that great at all. In the verse, he doesn't sound good to me like he always has. The drumming is just so boring to listen to. This is just kind of a boring, lackluster song. And I'm not sitting here just trashing it. I've listened to it a few times, tried to find some highlights, like I mentioned, the chorus is catchy, and the production is good. But other than that, it's just it's just an song. And I mean, Bullet for My Valentine fans may like it, others may not. You know, if you like this song, every power in the world to you. That is awesome. I'm not saying your musical opinion is invalid. I'm not saying mine is correct. But I'm just saying I'm not truly into this song at all. And it's just, it doesn't do anything for me. Nor has, I should say, this band over the past year and a half. Who knows? Maybe the new album will be half decent. Maybe this is the weakest song on it, or something. Who knows? It'll come out eventually. But anyways, if I angered you, sorry about that. Whatever. This is my opinion. I'll link the song in the description. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything, all the support you've given this channel. It's really awesome. Lots of cool stuff coming until the end of the year. So stay tuned, stick around. Again, the song is called Temper Temper by Bullet for My Valentine if you're interested. So yeah.